In the world of fighting, where victory is worth its weight in gold and everyone is trying to be the best, some fighters go to any lengths to get to the top. But what happens when the urge to show off crosses the line of honor and justice, and dirty words fly faster than punches? In this video, we will tell the stories of fighters who have used dirty tricks, but faced bitter consequences in the end and were brutally punished.
Pacquiao, T-Rex arm.
Manny Pacquiao.
In 2016, undefeated Rashid Kassim, nicknamed Dream, faced Joe Murray. At the weigh-in before the fight, the cocky Kassim decided to provoke a scuffle by pressing to his rival's face.
Look here.
Prior to the fight, Kassim was showing with all his looks how confident he was.
Rashid, biggest fight of his life. Now he's talked of his life. Now he's talked the talk. Let's see.
Unfortunately, the insolent upstart was able to go for only half a round.
Very first few seconds of the fight, and Kassim is going.
He ran into a straight punch of Englishmen, which put out the fire in his chest like extinguisher.
And counter from Murray, and now it's Kassim who's in trouble and down.
Apparently, Murray's gloves were soaked with anti-cocky spray, which he used to handle the scumbag right up until the 6th round, before the decockification service deported Kassim to Dreamland.
Oh, great shot! Great right hand, and that
Really did. And for the guy who's got a big punch, Sam Cook would roll over in his grave.
camp.
This is Denipa Big Shot Camp, a Thai boxer who came to the boxing. He often mocks his opponents to break their fighting spirit.
Genuine fighter too.
In the bout with Ahmed Deeb, Big Shot Camp immediately showed his clown nature. Further, the showman immediately started playing mental games.
He's making a lot of facial gestures here. He's 36, he actually had 300 Muay Thai fights. A complete sign of disrespect.
Whereas his humble opponent Deeb stuck to a more traditional method of fighting.
Yeah, the Muay Thai grind. This is why he's doing that. Yeah, that was like...
In the second, fighters made an exchange, after which Big Shot Camp slacked off, but were instantly paid.
Muay Thai fighter always. Yeah.
A double from Deeb came in like a home run. The cocky fighter came to his senses, and without realizing where he was, he started doing push-ups. The referee stopped the fight for the good of the fighter's health. Thus, the cocky fighter was brutally punished. Slugger Rafael Reyes faced the technical Mark Magsayo in the boot for the IBF featherweight title. Reyes showed his showboating nature and started posturing in the first round already, urging Mark to fight in the center of the ring.
He got into trouble with that overhand right.
Mark didn't fall for these games and started taking Reyes apart in his own style. This infuriated the Mexican, and eager to break his opponent's spirit, he sneakily kicked him in the groin. The rat act paid off, and Reyes began to smash the slowed Filipino. But it was a temporary action. Mark suddenly recovered and never let the rodent's dirty paws touch him again. The Filipino unleashed a powerful multi-strike series again and forced the rat to think about his filthy behavior. Former criminal gang leader Ricardo Mayorga is known to boxing fans for his nasty temper and blatant disrespect for his opponent. But in his day, he was known for his toughness and was a force to be reckoned with.
He's moved now. It's starting to be desperation, and a tremendous right hand.
Prior to his fight with Felix Trinidad, who was coming off a long layoff, Mayorga didn't waste a second in offending the Puerto Rican. Things got absurd when Mayorga started carrying a poster of Trinidad everywhere he went.
And because of all the pageantry, a great deal of time since the...
Trinidad forgot how to fight during a layoff, and Mayorga began to play with him like he was a gym newcomer.
Now he tastes Trinidad's left hook. And this is a Mayorga tactic. He drops his hand and the body shot. And another right hand. And they trade shots after the...
Underdog started shooting, but was immediately caught by a powerful overhand.
Huge right hand.
That blow took the rust off Trinidad's gears and he began to wind up.
And rest assured, Mayorga's gonna fight.
You don't like these body shots, though, Joe. I don't know why you
Felix's shots forced Mayorga into a slave position until the referee stopped the humiliation.
Mayorga not throwing it off. Trinidad weathering the storm again, flush with an uppercut. What a body shot. Tries to unload the arsenal against Trinidad. Trinidad comes to savage left hook by Trinidad. Mayorga goes...
Trinidad won by TKO, punishing Dirty Mayorga for his behavior.
He took a lot of good shots from Ricardo Mayorga.
I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me. I would never let a white boy beat me.
The legendary Bernard Hopkins was the undisputed middleweight champion. He had a signature defensive style that often shocked the crowd.
Hopkins has used a lot of different footwork, legs up, moving around. Oh, huge right hand. Huge right.
And like any fighter, Bernard's era was behind him, and it was time when he should retire and raise his grandchildren. But the distraught Hopkins was not going to retire, and at the age of 51, went against the laws of nature by facing the young and hungry boxer Joe Smith. At the press conference before the fight, Hopkins shocked everyone with his arrogance towards the modest Joe Smith.
Common man. Special man. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to spank him, teach him his ABCs, and then send him back to Long Island, up the road from Philadelphia.
Дорогие друзья, буквально через считанные секунды начнется главный.
But throughout the fight, the old man was running away from the young Irishman.
Полутяжелый вес. Смит в атаке.
The old legend's attempts to tire out the young fighter were not successful, and time after time, Smith managed to break through Hopkins' rusty armor. Sometimes the insolent old was able to delay the inevitable with his dodges.
Точные, но все же.
With one of his combinations, Smith put a stop to it and sent the arrogant old man to rest.
Вот сейчас Смит поймал Хопкинса. Опа! Вот повтор. Бам! И еще раз. Были удары. Все.
Gurkan Ozcan is a kickboxer who is known to hardcore fans for his obvious impudence. Prior to his bout with Mike Zambides, Ozcan sputtered with loud language.
I'm actually going to knock him out. I said at the press conference, I'm going to bring a pillow to the ring because I'm going to put him to sleep.
Next, Mean Ozcan assured his opponent that it was safe and sneakily poured the water on him.
If someone's insulting me for real. Look, he's not the ring, but I speak with you in the ring, not now. No, honestly, no, I'm not going to do nothing. I'm not going to do nothing. If you think you're tough, come on. Come on.
Boos and cheers. This audience.
From the start of the fight, the Turkish saw no threat in Zambides and began to show off, taunting Mike like a Turkish ice cream man.
Straight right hand, Gurkhan. Uppercut.
That's why I say that. Michael Zambides and Gurkhan.
Oh, Zambides!
Toward the end of the fight, not only the audience, but Ozcan himself got tired of the cockiness.
Zambides. Ozcan looking a lot more confident in this round. Around the right.
Exhausted showboater began to avoid fighting the Greek Tyson.
Zambides over the top of the gun. Body shot Zambides. Ozcan out kicking it. He's outboxing it. Zambides says, come on.
Well, let's experience.
Mike Zambides, in turn, clearly stuck to his game plan and, having saved his energy for the late rounds, caught the scoundrel with his powerful combinations time after time.
That if he catches him with a push kick, he's going to score. Here we go.
And in the 12th round, Zambides turned off the lights in this Turkish circus by feeding him a lunch of punch instead of kebabs. Each fighter enters the arena with one goal in mind, to win. But true skill and greatness is not only measured by victories and titles, because true victory can only be achieved with a clear conscience and an open heart. If you enjoyed watching, please like and subscribe. Thank you.